Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 10 of Civilization 6. We've just declared war on America. Just for funsies, really. And yeah, we'll just continue with that. I was hoping to get us friendly with Gilgamesh because he's at war with America. But in stupid AI fashion, even though Gilgamesh is at war with America, he doesn't like me because I declared war on America. It seems like one of the most stupid things that this game does. It penalises you for basically doing something that the AI is doing. This is only an archer. I mean, archers are okay, but crossbows are going to be much better, so I should just move the crossbows down. Move in this Varu, move in with this crossbow. This Varu, you need to go somewhere and heal up. Change our production. We've got on another builder here. Now we can get a holy site. If we were to get a holy site here, where would we get one? In which case, what else should we build? 10 turns for a settler. The money situation's not great. We do need another trader, actually. That might help solve the money issue. So let's get another trader. Skip the turn with you. This builder. So both of these tiles need to be stepwells because I screwed that up before. So we'll get a stepwell here and a stepwell there on the farm. And yeah, then I don't really know what we'll do after that. We'll give it some thought. You probably want to get up here and try and heal. I'm getting 11 faith per turn from that holy site. It is quite nice. You need to get on that cattle and remove it. That'll give us 106 food over here. We're now starving though, because you need to work some tiles that give you a... Right, what should we lock in? That should be locked in because it's got good production. But yeah, work on the tiles that give you more food and less production would be the sensible idea here. And then hopefully you won't starve out. It's still showing it's starving, but I don't think it is. I think that will fix itself on the next turn. And then yeah, one turn till growth. So that is still working. That is fine. I guess you guys can just sort of stay around the city for now. There's not really much of a reason for you to move anywhere else. Just sort of get you to back up a little bit. I don't want him coming in with a load of military units and doing a lot of damage. You see, the thing is, if you declare war, you get denounced by the AI. But as the AI denounces you for everything anyway, there's very little reason not to go to war. I was being denounced by everybody, so... You know, might as well just carry on. I'd have loved to have just played a peaceful game and got friendly with some of the AI, but they weren't interested, so war it is. This is one of the game's major failings. It's very, very sad because it's an enjoyable game. It just has a few little problems that make you sort of think, well, what's the point? Let's go ahead and heal you up. We can now choose a production here. This is going to now be our holy site. I would love to get the market, actually. 3 gold. We need the money. Let's get the market first. We're not going to build a farm there. That could be a stepwell. It's a little bit pointless. Is there anything else that we want to get? Where's our holy site there? Now, if we get a stepwell on the marsh, I assume it removes the marsh. So we don't want to do that. We've got a holy city, a shrine down here. We've already got 1 stepwell. We could do with the plantation on those bananas, really. We could also do with the rice. Let's get you down to the rice, and we also want to get you down to the bananas as well. We want to keep moving down with you, but the terrain is your boggle at the moment. I'd love to be able to promote that unit. Nobody likes us, so I doubt I can get any trades going on. So you are unfriendly. I don't have anything that I can sell you. So you're at war with America. So why... I mean, obviously that's disappearing over time. They dislike civilizations with low faith. I mean, my faith output is actually quite high. The builder. You are going to try and build another stepwell there if you can. You're just going to wait because I want to get you upgraded. The Inquisitor can stay there, but we've got to remove the Apostle. So you get yourself up there. So Inquisitor can sleep. And yeah, we'll just get the rest of these apostles just to sort of sleep until we're in a better position to do something with them. Looks like we've got a trade route to fix as well. Now we're being denounced by Gilgamesh. So everyone's denounced us now, so there's absolutely no point not to just go and attack everybody. It's completely pointless now. We're 165 turns in the game. Everybody hates us. And so it's almost impossible to declare any wars in this game without everybody just hating you for it. So, yeah, that's a really weird thing. So let's start edging forwards with our military units and we try and get some line of sight. I don't think America has much of an army at all. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. Unit needs orders. That's the trader. I think we'll keep going down there because it's a nice bit of gold to get. So, you know, the extra gold is useful. So you could remove that improvement. That does cost a charge. Is it worth it? You see, because that stepwell is adjacent to a farm, it gives us 1 faith. So I might just leave that farm there. We're losing half a housing and gaining 1 faith. That seems like a good trade-off to me. So we can go over there and get a lumber mill, I suppose. See, Gilgamesh doesn't like us because we have low faith, but now Egypt likes us because we're pious. I mean, which is it? Do we have low faith or do we have high faith? Again, let's start sort of moving over here. Let's say the terrain is a real bother, but we'll move in as quickly as we can. You're going to go ahead and get a lumber mill. Now, are we working that tile? We are not. Is there any tile? Yeah, 2 food, 2 production. So, once we get another population in 3 turns, it'll be a decent enough tile to work anyway. Yeah, you can't move any further, even though it says you've got movement left. You should just be healing up now. Can't get another apostle on this turn. 4 turns, and we might actually get Hagia Sophia. Yes, let's go ahead and get a farm on the rice. And then you need to come down here and get encampment on the banana, or not an encampment, a plantation on the bananas. So let's go on to the next turn. Still no real movement from any American units. So we'll just see if we can sort of get some units on their borders and ping at anything they might try and bring forwards. And again, you can't do anything because you can't move any further on this turn, which is annoying. Builder. So, what are we going to do with you? Probably don't want to get rid of the marsh. We'll want to get those horses next, probably. You've got 2 builds remaining. We could get another lumber mill. Not sure if we need it. I might just leave you there until we get those horses. Although, again, we probably won't need the horses for anything. It's the iron that I want. But we need to wait until we've got Hagia Sophia and then we can get a settler out. I don't really want to move any closer in there because then we'll be within range of the city. We were sending you... Not the trader. The missionary. We were going to send you down here and try and spread you over there. See, these guys aren't growing very quickly. If they actually manage to get that iron, we could try and get that from them, but... That doesn't appear to be working out for us, does it? So, okay, America, do you have any units?
Il semble que vos espions soient partout. Mesdames de compagnie seraient ravies de les entretenir pendant la fête.
Also practiced in the subtler arts of statecraft. Am I? What have I done? I've declared a couple of wars. That's about it, really. We are at some point going to need to build an encampment. We don't have one anywhere. You're going to move in there and spread religion. Probably won't be enough to get it in a single turn. How are you doing for amenities? -1. That's not too bad. We really probably want to get an encampment over here, if I'm honest, because at least that way it gives a little bit of protection from the west. But we'll see how that works out. You're fully healed now, so we'll start bringing you down to join in the party. So let's start trying to get some of these other units through very, very slowly. Still can't afford to upgrade that archer yet to a crossbow. As soon as we can do that, things will be a little bit better for us. We're going to get a lot more warmonger points if we take... do we want to take these cities? New York's not too bad, because it does actually have a holy site in there already. Washington also has a holy site. They don't really have any unique resources, but they might be worth grabbing anyway. It is pretty much better to go wide than it is to go go tall. Can we cut through your city? We can go around it. There's a lot of stuff down here that we haven't explored, but we can move into Gilgamesh's territory, possibly. Have a look and see what he's up to. So we actually get you out of there now. You're going to move slowly, but let's move in with some more units. Again, I'm not going to move in until I've got more units here, because otherwise it'd be pretty suicidal. Apparently I've got a weak army. But that's fine, you've already denounced me anyway, so what difference does it make? 6 turns away from getting Reformed Church, we can get Theocracy. We've got the Hagia Sophia.
And an international intercultural treasure. Unless and until it can be shared by both religions in harmony, which would be a grand idea, it should remain a secular building, honouring both religions who have made it beautiful. So, missionaries and apostles get an extra spread, plus on top of the mosques, so our missionaries and apostles should now get like 6 spreads now, that one has got. Because that can spread 2 extra times. This one gets 4 spreads. May have been built before the 4 spreads. Maybe it's just because maybe it's once we build them now. We can find this out if we get another one, because we can get one now. So let's go ahead and get another apostle. This apostle still only has 4 spreads. That's weird. Because we have they get 3. Is it 3 by default, or is it 2? Now I'm confused. Apostle. Oh, it's 2. 2 for an apostle, 3 for a missionary. So we get 2 spreads, but we get a 3rd one from our from the mosque. Apostles get 1 spread, and missionaries do as well. And then we get +1 from the Hagia Sophia. So maybe missionaries only get 2 by default as well. Yeah, because they're up to 4 now. That's fine. It's still decent. We are still trying to move in with these units slowly. Very slowly. Choose a production. Delhi. Now that you've finished that, there's a lot of stuff here that I'd like to build, to be honest. The Forbidden City would be good. Getting that extra wildcard slot. You're nearly at your housing cap. A theatre square wouldn't be a bad thing. An encampment wouldn't be a bad thing. A university wouldn't be a bad thing. There's a lot of things that wouldn't be a bad thing. Do I risk going for the Forbidden City? We don't have a good tile to put it on, and I don't really want to get rid of any more marsh. So I think we wait. Let's get the university. Let's not fall behind in tech. The watermill here would give us more food and production. I think we go for the watermill and then we get an encampment over here. That's the sort of plan that I'm leaning towards now. So we've got another trade route. I'm not going to go to Jerusalem. That'd be, as much as I'd love to, it just goes straight through America's territory. So that would be a little stupid. Let's go to Delhi, because that will actually give us a little bit more production here. And it'll build a road. Which we don't have, so that'll give us some more food and production here. We'll keep moving through with this Varu. I really want this tile, because that's where I want to build the industrial estate, although we will be getting the holy site next. That is the plan anyway. So I want to have a little bit of an explore with this missionary. Doesn't look like I can get anywhere with him on this turn. But I want to see if we can get over here to Gilgamesh's land and maybe do a few converts there. I was going to try and get friendly with him, but that seems to be like a complete waste of time now, so... Yeah, this missionary's going to take forever to get anywhere. So what promotion do we have for this apostle? Can convert all adjacent barbarians. Well, neither of them are particularly useful, are they, really? Let's sort of move all your U units down. Be nice if also if we can get a road between Ahmedabad and Madurai, we could move these units around a lot quicker. I guess we just sort of move in like this. And the terrain is still causing a problem. But I think we can take Washington. I really don't think he's got any or many defensive units. So he shouldn't be too tricky to deal with. And he's still at war with Gilgamesh as well. We just have to be careful we don't end up with the situation we did in the last game where the AI sort of ninjas something from underneath us. Industrial zone, again, we've got to wait for. So the holy site's going to go over there. Look at that. Gets +4 faith for building a holy district there. I sent you down here for what reason? Get a plantation on the bananas. And then you've got one more... No, that's it. You're done. You're finished. That's fine. That will do. You're trying to work your way down here as well. You're waiting to spread to the horses. You can actually kind of almost move into position. Let's sort of go around the outside with the melee unit. We will have another one coming in. More apostles. So we're going to have a little, like, army of apostles that we can send forward eventually. You're willing to peace out. I'm going to refuse that deal. I'd love to know where that other city-state was. I can't even remember which one it was. I know I'd ran into it somewhere, but... Well, there's the stirrups done. So we're now working on gunpowder. 15 turns and we won't even need iron, but we'll need to try and find niter. Still tempted to... Do I really want to settle that? I can't tell if that tile is a mountain tile or not in the middle. It might be an open tile. It might be a mountain tile. I just can't tell. If it's not a mountain tile, that'd be a great place for a holy district because it'd have 6 mountains surrounding it. But I mean, that would be a crap city if it weren't for that. So we're just having a little look around Gilgamesh's place. If he ends up killing that unit, he kills the unit. You know, it's not the end of the world really. So we just sort of keep moving down. Now you can move on to that tile. You probably want to move over there so you can move on to that tile. You're going to move around there and get in this way. So on the next turn, you won't be able to shoot the city from that tile though. Yeah, you won't be able to shoot the city from that tile because that's in the way. So if we move you onto this tile, you onto that tile, you need to come down. You're going to have to cross the river, which is going to be a pain. But we'll see what we can do. So all of the apostles are just basically going to sleep. Not getting any further with you. More religious units that we can just use to clutter up the map. So yeah, made a little bit of a misplay. We do have a horseman nearby. We should be able to do a significant portion of damage there. Let's get you over here. Got a promotion for you as well. Not going to move any of your other units in yet. That'd be a little bit dangerous. You need to get across the river. You do have a promotion. You can move a little closer there. So we can actually see the city now. So there's a horseman in the city. Which is not great for them. Let's just move around there. We can block the outside off. There is a apostle there. And we want to give you a bit of a wide berth. There's Carthage. So you've got Petra. You still have a mission which is to construct an encampment. Which is something that I am working on. Is definitely the plan. There we go. Okay, so we now have the ability to change our government and pick up theocracy. So 15% discount on faith purchases. So let's go ahead and do that. 15% production towards wonders. Well, we're not building any wonders at the moment. Double faith yield from holy site district buildings. Yes, please. And all religious units +5 religious strength in theological combat. Yes. And I think we leave those as they are, possibly. Seems good.
We'll go for that. Claim a great person. We can get a great scientist. Instantly builds a university and a library in this district. We don't have... we need to build another campus somewhere then, so that we can do that. And we could possibly get a campus over here somewhere. We'll find a space for one. You're going to build an encampment. You're going to build the encampment over here. Got an envoy to send. Let's keep stacking Jerusalem. Have we got Jerusalem yet? Yes, we have. So, Jerusalem now becomes our religion, and they will exert religious pressure. That's also giving us an extra 2 faith in our holy site districts as well. Brilliant. Jerusalem's now also declared war on America. Hopefully he won't take it out. I don't think he's going to be able to, if I'm honest. You've got a promotion. And I would like to give you that promotion. But at the same time, I think we need to try and weaken these units. If I move you here, you're going to be within range of the city. And the city can take a shot at you. So I think we'll wait before we do anything else there. We're not going to use you here because we already have a library and a university. Well, we already have a library and we're 4 turns away from building the university. So that would just be a complete waste. I really want to just sort of sneak through here without him attacking me because I'm using it as a bit of a scout. But I'm not convinced that's going to work. You can just stay up here asleep. You're going to stay there as well. And everyone else is just going to fortify. I think we've got time for one more turn. I'm really at the point now where I actually want to carry on playing, but I've got to stop. You still want to make peace. I'm going to refuse that deal. Now, he's left himself in a bit of a stupid position there because I can now attack him with this crossbow, which means this one can take its promotion. And hopefully that will... Is that enough to kill it? I think it is. Oh, actually wasn't enough damage. Well, it will still give this one his promotion anyway. And we'll give Arrow Storm. We can now name this unit. It's always risky naming them this early on. Let me just grab my list here. See who we've got that we could add. Let's go for... we've got Bobby Fender. Let's go for Fender's... how... No, I'm trying to remember how to spell this now. I'm going to have to look this up. Bear with me, because I'm terrible at spelling foreign words. I'm just going to quickly look this one up. Just trying to find the sort of names that make sense. Unfortunately, you can only rename a unit once. So the problem is, once you actually change the name of a unit, you can't change it again. I will get this right. Bear with me. There we go. I think I know what I'm going for, but yeah, I think what I will do it this way. It's Italian, so it doesn't really fit. But Frecce is like Italian for arrows. So I'm thinking of the Flecce Tricolori, which is Italy's version of the red arrows. I'll just call them Fletchers. I mean, Fletchers are the ones that make arrows. Really, they're not really the ones that not really the archers. Let's just do it that way. Fender's Fletchers. Fine. Customize name. It's done. Don't really want to spend any more time doing that just to choose. I think I'm going to do one more turn just because I really want to see what happens here. Yeah, that apostle's coming for me. I'm trying to get away from him, and he's chasing me around. So we might end up losing that apostle.
You're moving out with some more units. You've actually got a crossbow there. You've backed off with that horseman, but I can still reach it. Yeah, I thought that missionary was going to get attacked. In fact, though, the missionary came off only slightly worse than the apostle. We still can't get away, but well, I'll keep running. We might as well finish off that horseman. There's no point leaving it around. And horsemen do an amazing amount of damage because they've got the fast movement, so they can quite easily run in and take you by surprise. And you might even have enough damage to finish him off. Not quite, but... We've got a promotion now as well, so we can get that unit promoted up. Fantastic. And move in with another melee unit. But that really is all I have time for. I've got to stop there as much as I want to carry on. So I will continue this next time around. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.